What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why Adrian? Why you won't come on? What's going on? I can't get Adrian to come in.
Come on in the room, Adrian.
I tried to add him. He won't. It won't let me. He had to go out and come back in. Lord, and we thought it was gonna be your internet.
I know.
What's going on, Drina? How's your week been?
Oh, Dee.
Uh-oh.
I heard a term from a friend. I'm Mississippi is country, but I feel like Alabama. Me and Adrian are from the coast, so it's not that country.
Right.
But I heard an old country saying from an old lady in Alabama. She said, "Niggas and flies, I do despise. The more I see niggas, the more I like flies."
Oh my God. Yo, what happened?
I just don't understand. I don't understand, Dee.
Uh-oh.
I need to understand the disconnect between men and women. I got to get to the bottom of it. I just don't get it.
Child.
It's like we're wired differently. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
And a lot of it, I feel like I always ask myself, have I been by myself too long? Is that what the problem is? Or are other people going through the same thing?
That could be it. And I don't know. I feel like we're going through like a social experiment for real, like in real life. And I feel like social media has really messed up people's mindsets to just think on their own and just be.
Yeah.
So like everybody's trying to follow this script that keeps being regurgitated over and over and over again on social media. And when you apply it in real life, it doesn't work.
Yeah. I think that, and I also think it's kind of like catching up with us because we were on the tail end of that. Everybody gets an award, like when it was first starting. Like everybody wants to think that everything is normal. Some shit ain't normal.
Yep. And that's what, because now everybody has an opinion. Everybody matters. You got to accept everything everybody say. It's like, and that social media gives everybody a platform. So no matter what, you got to hear what I got to say. Yeah. But that it doesn't work in real life. When you actually have to apply this shit, it don't work.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things is people hanging around people that are alike.
Yeah.
And they are not being challenged. What's wrong with Adrian?
He says computer did a reset.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. People, and because it's the same thing on social media. Like you only follow the people you like, that you agree with, like, and then trying to have conversations with people that don't agree with you, it turns to an argument. People can't just have disagreements without them attacking each other. It's a hot mess.
I don't know if it used to be this way, but I feel like you could have a conversation with people and go back and forth and get some type of understanding, or at least say we can agree to disagree. But like you said, on the internet now, everybody's just stating their opinion, and you can go back and forth. You can do 57 comments back and forth, and they still gonna be where they at, and you still gonna be where you at. It's just, and half of the time you're arguing with bots, like you don't even know who you arguing with.
And most of the time, they're not even arguing; they're really attacking you at this point, because it's not like you just disagree with me. It's oh, these bitches so stupid, or they like what? Yeah. Why can't you just disagree and then stand on whatever point you want to make and move on? Like, why you gotta attack a whole group of women or men? It's just weird.
Like, weird. I do think that, like, I don't know if, like, the time during lockdown when we were locked in, if that made a malfunction in certain people's brain. But I was right before we came on, I was online, and this time of year everybody's having graduations and award ceremonies, and there was a mom who stood up at a ceremony, like at an elementary school, going off because her son didn't get an award. I mean, like in front of all the other teachers, students, principal, like she was berating the principal, like him out. And you really couldn't even understand what she was saying. That's how much she was yelling, like saying, y'all got her effed up. Like, what?
Wow.
What
Yeah,
is
I think lockdown really, really messed people up.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. And
It's
this need to be acknowledged and validated by everybody is out
yeah,
of order. It's like,
yeah,
no, if your kids suck, they suck, man. You need to tell them that because we don't like him like you like him.
yeah. And sadly it's not just kids, it's like grown adults who need that. And it's like,
Mm,
whether it's at work, like this is your job, like your paycheck is your reward, really. Like if you just doing your job, you're getting paid to do it. Like you
yep.
don't need, what are you gonna do with these papers, a certificate? What are you gonna do with that? It's like
Right.
you can't take that to your next job. It's terrible.
Yeah. And you even see it literally, this is all literally playing out in front of our eyes. You see it in the comments on social media where they know they lying. They know they lying to somebody, but they still gonna hype them up. Like, but why? Why are y'all lying?
It was a lady. I wish I didn't send it to the group, but it was a bigger lady and she was an older lady. But baby, this outfit she had on,
See?
they must have had it duct taped to her. Cause I was like, it ain't no way this is holding on to you. And she was like talking about her birthday photo shoot. First of all, you look old as hell. Why are you what? And it's not
See?
like a business where I feel like with yours, like yours is from a business standpoint. You just going out with your homegirls and they let you go out in this ridiculous outfit. Girl,
Ain't nobody telling the truth no more. Everybody too sensitive. They just like, yo, stop lying to people. They're like, Diddy, you gotta stop being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm being honest. I'm just saying, I'm trying to help you.
yeah.
I'm trying to help you stop people from laughing at you. Why you think they laughing with you? Like, no,
And
you look
and
crazy.
and sometimes I feel like people people want to be okay with how they are, and that's fine. But then they're like, I'm gonna throw on the most ridiculous. Like I feel like a lot of times with Lizzo, with her fashion choices, Lizzo, like her face, she's a pretty girl, but like
Very
whoever
pretty.
is her stylist,
Mm,
I think she tells them like, let's just throw on the craziest thing because they're gonna look at me anyway. So let's just
yeah.
throw on the craziest thing we can. And I think a lot of people have that mindset, like, oh, they're gonna look at me anyway, so I'm gonna wear whatever the hell I want. And you roll out in a damn aluminum foil dress. What?
Because
Why you?
I don't understand why Lizzo has to be in a bathing suit all the time. Like, why?
I don't. I don't know why people. I don't know why we have to see everything on the internet. Why do we always have to see your ass on the internet? That's everybody. Like, why is this?
But every single time she posts something, she is naked.
Yeah,
Every
she in a
single time.
bathing suit or something, skin tone, like flesh tone. It's just, I don't
I
know.
don't know. Yeah, but we are in the like the fact that we have to that we are being forced to accept the alphabet community and all of their acronyms and pronouns and everything. Like, why do I have to accept it? Why can't I just call you by your name? Like, whatever your name is, I can just call you your name. Why I
Right.
gotta remember if you're a they, a them? Why do I have to remember all of this stuff? This is too much. Now, somebody said they could be seasons now. They could be summer, spring. What? Like, come on now. Come on.
So, I told you and Adrian I had to go into that investigation, whatever deposition, whatever it was. And
Mm.
like they went around the room and they wanted us all to state what our pronouns were. I'm like, my name is just Drina. You just call me Drina. Like, what? Why do we have? First of all, none of us want to be here. Just,
Right.
and if there's a choice, just don't call my name at all. Just let me sit back here.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, I
I
don't
don't
have
want to be
time
here.
for this. I don't have time for it. Everybody cannot be right. We got to have boundaries. We got to have order. It got to be something put in place to where things like that's why it's so chaotic out here
Yeah,
because everybody got to say. Everybody has a say. Come
and
on.
it's all the way like from the life like regular people all the way
Mhm.
up to Congress and the Senate. Like, look at them people is up there cutting up.
Acting a fool.
If we acted like that at our job, baby,
Right?
what? You can't act like this at your job.
No, they don't listen. It's just, I don't know. Like people, the bar has been set so low that like bad behavior is being rewarded now. So
Yeah.
the more of a donkey you act, the more validation and likes and comments and shares. Like that's, you just get more, you get noticed more.
Yeah. It's crazy. I just don't
And
get it.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We are. I feel like we're living in the matrix.
I think so. Like it's definitely some type of simulation. Like, and people will wonder. People keep talking about, oh, the government admitted that there were aliens. I know. I'm sure we have aliens. They not coming down here because they see what the hell we got going on.
They like,
They
oh,
not coming down.
it's ghetto over there.
They don't want none of this.
Ever since, what somebody said, ever since we did that broom challenge before COVID hit,
Oh yeah.
that that unlocked a whole nother retarded. I can't say the R word. Stupid realm that we in. Like this,
I mean,
this generation is out of control.
and now that you mention it, that it started like immediately because I think right
Mhm.
after that broom challenge, the next challenge was that crate challenge. And I'm
Yep.
like, you cannot get your ass up there. You can't get up there.
Then we had the because it was the I don't know which one came first, if it was the broom challenge or if it was the Popeyes chicken sandwiches. One of the two.
Oh, baby. Them
Everything.
Popeyes chicken sandwich. Didi, we have two Popeyes here in the city I live in. And whenever them sandwiches came out, I mean, the line was like miles down the road to get a chicken sandwich.
And they was like me and my son went like months later. I said, let's just try. I mean, we both threw them in the trash. We took one bite and was like, oh, this is nasty.
I think whenever they came out, I was actually in DC. So
Mhm.
it was different. Like, I guess they hadn't like hit social media. So I got to try one and I'm like, it's a chicken sandwich. Okay. Like, it's not the best thing in the world.
I over them damn chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what I line that they have a mango chill lemonade. I'll line up for that over that chicken sandwich any day. Any day.
Well, I don't know where Adrian is, and the first topic is his because I don't even know what this topic is talking about. But since we don't have this other one on here, we can talk about it. Since we talked about a little bit already about the Congress women going at it on the Senate floor. The what did she call it? Well, first of all, it started out with Marjorie Taylor
Marjorie
Greene. She's
Taylor
always
Greene.
been inflammatory. She's always being rude. She's just always out of control and out of line. She just always is. And and it all started because she was being rude.
Yeah, she was. She was. And it's so many things to it. She's always rude. And then of course, Miss Jasmine Crockett, she came back. I guess they wouldn't strike down whatever Marjorie Taylor Greene said to her about her eyelashes. And then ALC wanted to get in it and was like, baby girl, like, who are y'all? Are we paying for y'all with our tax dollars? Because I don't want y'all to do this with my money. Because I need it. Just send my money back.
Right. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene, they didn't air this part. It was something that happened before the eyelash comment. And that's why Jasmine was trying to say, hold on, we're trying to talk about the quorum. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene said something about the eyelashes. Told her to
And
apologize. She wouldn't apologize. So she called her a bleached blonde, bad body built, body butch built some shit.
and now the social media took it over, and of course they put a beat to it.
And she's
Yeah.
so. Well,
What up,
welcome, Adrian.
Adrian?
Can you hear us, Adrian? Anyway, yeah, March. So AOC came in the Bronx. Was she from the Bronx?
Yeah.
She that came out. Yes,
She was
Jennifer, and
there.
everybody's running amok everywhere. Yes, they are. It's out of control. Out of control. But they let Marjorie Taylor Greene just do whatever she want to do.
It seemed like it. It seems like she does.
And then I don't know if it was her. Somebody was in the background telling Jasmine Crockett, Congressman Jasmine Crockett, to calm down, relax. I'm like,
And
don't
now
do
to
that.
me, I'm like, they know what they're doing with them type of words. They
Oh
know what
yeah.
that
And she was like, no, you're like, no, y'all ain't say nothing to her yet. But when somebody say something back to y'all, like, no, we're not standing for this no more.
is.
Adrian, can
But
you hear us?
Adrian,
I'm gonna move with him until if he ain't gonna say nothing, I don't know what's wrong with him. If he need to restart again, I don't know. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. My computer just keep refreshing, acting crazy. But I've been hearing y'all.
oh,
It was a long update,
oh,
Oh, no.
tripping. But
Oh, jeez.
it's getting better. It's like it's warming up. We getting there. We in here. Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I
jeez.
think we good.
That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Well, I guess now we can introduce the show. Me and Dreamer had us a good little conversation over here. Well, for those of you who do not know who we are the Breaking Barriers podcast. We are here live and direct to talk about some stuff today. First of all, I introduce my lovely co-host, Mr. Adrian Taylor, aka Adrian. Can you hear me? Maybe not. Well, I'll introduce my lovely co-host, Drina.
Mr. GC, we in this piece.
Oh, oh, he's delayed. Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm delayed.
AKA,
I'm delayed now.
yes. Now you're not, but you were very delayed. Uh-oh, it's not. It's something
Bad.
wrong with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mister, I done took Drina internet. That's what done happened. Okay.
Then we have my girl, Drina, AKA,
Dream a dream.
AKA.
Drina finds out. And we have our host, and she always has the most going on, Miss Didi, Miss
The core queen.
AKA.
My grandbaby will be here Thursday.
Oh,
Mr. JR, where you been? We missed you too. All right, y'all, we're going to get into our first trending topic, and I have no clue what it's about, so I'm going to let Adrian take it because I don't know. It says Bumble allows your AI rep to date matches to help you not waste your time, and no, they won't be splitting the bill. I don't know.
So yeah, nah. So basically, and it's funny. I don't know if y'all ever watched the show Black Mirror.
Mirror?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember, but they had an episode like this where a couple literally dated, um, to see if they were going to be a match, and then they met afterwards. So it's funny that Bumble is doing this. So basically, what Bumble is going to create is AI. So you basically are going to fill out your information of who you are, what you like, what you into, and you're going to send that AI rep to date somebody else's AI rep. And if y'all become a match based off of the AI reps dating, then you'll come together and then be able to go out on dates. So now, it takes the whole getting to know them. Basically, it's saying, okay, based off of your AIs, y'all are a match. Here you go. Now y'all can take it to the next level if y'all want to.
I don't like
You don't like it?
No. I can't trust these niggas I talk to face to face.
I mean, because
They can
also,
send anybody.
And
right.
they are.
And my biggest question is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still can be who we want to be, right? With this rep. So this rep could be the perfect version of you, quote unquote, because of how you answering these questions, right? And so then you get together and it's like, yeah, you not like the AI that you created. See what I'm saying? Like, that's just like how people juice up their little video game person. Like, that ain't you, but they got your name and they balling out of control. It could be the same thing with the AI. So I would want to see if, they have a little bit more information as far as how they're putting this person together, the replica of you, to be like you when they're going out on these virtual dates, with people.
This sounds like an advanced version of catfish.
Y'all see them?
Pretty much.
How them AI generated photos be trying to trick people? I can only imagine what they're gonna do.
Sick. So sick of AI generated. I'm talking about so sick. If one more person, like, y'all not tired of doing this shit yet?
No,
these
they're not.
ass pictures, like,
no, they're not, Didi. Like,
I'm gonna cut my hair like that. You better not cut your hair like that because you don't look like that. You gonna be mad.
I always say the funniest thing to me when people be accepting compliments, like,
right.
People be like, "Oh, girl, you look cute. Thank you." Like, no, but that ain't you. Like, what you expecting these compliments for? It's not you.
So stupid. but you don't see their asses sharing them clay pictures. Oh, y'all want them? That's more close to what you look like, the clay version.
Oh, those things are horrible. I don't know why anybody would do it.
It's more close to them looking like them than them AI.
Oh, right. Goodness.
But I be seeing people, share the AI pics. Oh, you look good, sis. Thank you. Like, but that ain't you. That don't look like you.
It's up and down my timeline all day.
Right.
It's weird.
It's funny.
Well,
y'all peoples.
Yeah, I don't know about the AI dating thing. That sounds weird to me. I don't know. It kind of, well, no, because that's AI. So I guess, kind of would be the same. I don't know if y'all watched a Netflix show called Ashley Madison.
Oh,
I haven't watched it yet. It's in the queue. It's a lot of stuff.
You got to watch it. Jen says the compliments for me. Thank you. Y'all gotta watch Ashley Madison. I was blown away. I don't remember this shit happening and being on national news.
You don't?
No.
You don't?
No.
Yeah.
I probably was overseas. Maybe that's why. Cause I'm like, I don't remember this. Was I stationed overseas somewhere? But the last episode caught me so off guard on how they did it. I was like, yo, and the fact that it's still going.
Listen, I remember when it came out and those lists were sent out. Like they showed a link of how to get access to who was on there. We had like people who I worked with at the time were using their work email, and their spouses worked at the same place.
It's a documentary. Ashley Madison is a documentary on Netflix. You have to watch it.
Ashley Madison is a website basically set up to like help people cheat, and then like they have like sex toys, like stuff like that or whatever. I remember when it happened, it was like all over. Like so many celebrities were on there. It was crazy.
It's literally a dating website for married couples to have affairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, but the way they said
it. But you didn't know this, did you?
I'll tell you, I probably was overseas. Yeah. I don't remember it.
Yeah, you had to be because it was everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all, the way they set the men up. I'm like, see, this is how dumb men are. How easily manipulated they are when it comes to vagina. Because I'm like, really?
Yeah. What he said, and Friday after next, when it's fresh fish on the line.
But the women weren't even real.
Right, I know. It was terrible.
Like, what? Oh my God. Yo, that documentary just took me out. I was like, people killing themselves. I'm like,
oh yeah, I heard about that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
Was
There
it
was a
that?
huge, big scandal about it in the site, and how to ploy to take it down, everything. Like it was
Oh,
huge. That's why when you say you on, when was this? 15? No, 12. When was this?
I don't know what year, but not only they also show like how much money people were spending on it.
I mean,
Crazy, crazy.
it is insane. Dang, well, folks will do, it's powerful. Sex is a powerful drug.
Hey man,
Drug.
people were going crazy.
Speaking of powerful drugs, did he do it? Yes, the fuck he did. Oh, did he? Did he? You know what's weird about this whole Diddy Cassie situation? And Drina, we just talked about this. How people, like, for some reason, this era that we're in, people really be kind of like rewarding bad behavior, and it's the empathy for me. People like, oh, well, he apologized and
Oh yeah.
trying to tear a black man down. What? That is Satan himself. I've been saying this forever. He is the devil. I'm like, this dude ain't sorry about shit.
Yeah.
He's sorry he got caught, but
He's sorry that tape came. He's sorry he paid 50,000 for that tape and it still came out. That's what he's sorry about.
right.
And then I was more shocked by the apology. I was shocked that he got on there and like, bruh, just lay down, just lay down.
You done sat and lied to these folks' face for 2 weeks, kept making posts. But your time will tell the truth. Big damn show did.
Right.
Got your son out here beefing with 50 Cent. Like,
You feel bad too because like especially for the stuff that he was saying. Oh, this is a money ploy. People just trying to get money from me. Blah 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 blah. And so you like, I can kind of see that. But yeah, I remember we talked about this. Like, nah, it's some truth to this because he settled way too fast. Like
immediately,
as soon as it came out, he settled.
Why
Like
would people have waited till now to get money from him? He's had money for years. Why would now be the time to get money from him? They could have been got money.
Well, I think they were, and I think he realized time was up. Right, time was up on NDAs. Time was up on a lot of things. So it's like, oh snap. I got to figure out how to make sure that this stuff don't come out. You know what? I'm gonna give everybody their masters. I'm gonna figure out ways. But also, when I give them these masters, they can't say anything negative about me after this.
Well, what's like? I don't think people are really processing this like normally. Like I think people use like these anecdotal scenarios that have happened in the past for Diddy. You can't do that with Diddy. Diddy don't give a fuck about a statute of limitation. He don't care nothing about no NDA. Diddy will blow your shit up. He don't care about none of that kind of stuff. So what I'm saying, like people don't understand how evil this man is. He don't give a shit about that. These people are telling this shit. These motherfuckers was scared. People are dying around him. This ain't no regular, oh, let me wait for this to run out right quick and then I'm gonna go get this money. That wasn't none of this. This nigga is crazy.
yeah.
Right.
And he will tell you like he has been documented telling people how crazy he was
On camera.
And it'd be so funny. I don't know if y'all ever think about this because you like, dang, I wonder why this person don't rock with Diddy. Like, and of course, you don't know, right? You don't know all of the details. You don't know the intricacies of everything that's going on. We know it's some demonic ish going on, right? But you be like, I would think him and this person would be cool. Like, why they not cool? And then you like, oh yeah, because that person don't deal with this type of stuff. So right. I know that's why, now you know why they don't deal with him, so.
And anybody that's ever been to a Diddy party, they literally look like a ghost.
That's what I was about to say. them Diddy parties. We have so many people in Hollywood who have went on record saying how crazy Diddy parties are, or how they were, how crazy they were, or why they never went, or why they wouldn't stay. Like how crazy it is. And I really think this is only the beginning. Like, because you got to think back whenever tape recorders and everything were popping, like people wanted to record everything. Like if all those tapes ever get loose, who knows what's on them?
And that's why a lot of people are not talking, because some people own them tapes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's you can't give up, give him up without giving up yourself. So you like, man, let me just fade back. Let him take all these darts, and I'm gonna chill over here in the cut because I ain't got time for this.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, the people that have been saying stuff all these years, folks was calling them crazy. Folks was saying they lying. Folks was like trying to make them out to seem like they was the bad guys. Like, no, people been saying shit for a long time, but nobody will believe them.
Right.
Yeah,
people like Jaguar, right? Jaguar Wright been saying it forever, But see, this is the thing, though, right? Like, these people get deemed crazy so early on that it's like they lose their credibility, when they're telling these stories. Mm-hmm. And so the media spins it, right? Like, that's just what they do, right? They just talk, right? Orlando Brown, saying all this stuff, right? And you like, he crazy. And they'll make you think that. Go ahead.
He is crazy, but it's some truth to it.
He is, but you be like, now you look like, oh, he crazy, but he be telling the truth. Like, this stuff coming to fruition. Like, what a lot of people are deemed crazy are saying, you starting to see it. And you like, what didn't Cat say this the year of the truth?
Yeah.
And so far, that's all we've been getting.
Kanye West said stuff about Diddy. Sean was trying to tell people he did not shoot that person in their bathroom. Nobody believed him. He told them who was in the bathroom. Nobody believed him. He went to jail for that shit. Like, people been talking. They've been talking. But this is what Hollyweird does, though. Hollyweird will make the truth tellers seem like they're crazy.
Yeah. Because and also because no one comes out typically and says, yeah, that happened. It in a roundabout way they may say it, but they like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay over here in the cut.
Yeah, because they ain't trying to give up their money or their power.
Right. And that's just like with Buddy that came out, right? What was his that's telling on Diddy and not getting paid and all of that?
Oh, Lil Rod.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like at the same time, you coming out, but you kind of gotta get yourself, because my thing is too, because people was around, right? Like, it's just like when you look at the R. Kelly situation, it's like all of this stuff happened because everyone protected the money, quote unquote. So everyone let this stuff happen, whether it was right or wrong. His whole team watched this. Like, you watch this.
I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same.
I don't think it's no. I'm talking about watching. I don't think it's the same. No, I'm just speaking solely from protecting the money. That's it.
But I don't think it was protecting the money. I think it's protecting their life. People were dying. This ain't the same thing with Diddy. They knew he would kill you. He hanging people over the balcony by their feet. Like, Diddy is crazy. Like, he blowing up motherfuckers' cars. He's sending people to the upper room. Kim Porter, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Craig Mack, almost Al B. Shore. Shit.
Andre Harrell.
I just don't think it's about just protecting the money. These people were scared for their goddamn lives because he would say something and he did it.
So you think he killed Biggie?
Absolutely. He had something to do with it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Diddy got like he had so much power in New York. He had the cops in his back pocket. Like it wasn't just you can just go to the cops and tell on Diddy. He paying them too. See, it's different when you're dealing with adults and then when you're dealing with children. R. Kelly was dealing with kids. Them motherfuckers, I don't know why the fuck they ain't tell. They dealing with
I don't. You like, yeah, my daughter stayed the weekend with R. Kelly. She was 14. What's she doing staying the weekend with R. Kelly? But either way,
my sister said Biggie was about to leave Bad Boy. Yeah, I'm like, come on. Diddy, when he played that shit for Halloween, that was him.
It's crazy, man. Like you just look at it and you like, I
want to know how his kids feel.
Oh, my mom been hating Diddy ever since making the band when he made the people walk to get that cheesecake.
Right, evil ass. That's some evil shit.
That's y'all man's.
Jaguar said they be drugging people. Exactly.
Multiple people said that. Like they be, they have bottles of Ciroc, they have bottles of, champagne, everything, and they be drugging it, putting pills, popping pills in the drinks and giving them out to the women and the men. Hold on. Let's not leave that out too now. I know we talking about the women and rightfully so, but hey, it's been going on the men's side too. So
what cat say?
Diddy likes to party, and you got to tell him no.
You got to tell him no.
And it just made me think back, like all the stuff that ever happened, like that involved him. Like remember when "You Can Hate Me Now" video came out and him and Nas had that big blow up, like and they got into an altercation. Like it's just so many things. Like you be like, I wonder what really happened. Like and if it'll ever come out. But I think like you said, how a lot of people ain't saying nothing because they was involved in it or they were there, so they don't want to bring light to this shit.
Because you see, but before the video came out, how Stevie J was riding hard.
Oh yeah.
Since that video dropped, I was watching something today. They trying to say that's why Twitch got out of here because of Gil. Ellen allegedly pumped Twitch out to be cool with Diddy for the extra curricular. Oh shit! What? Not Twitch and Diddy? Oh Lord! Oh God!
Got him. Hey, drugged him up.
Oh jeez.
Diddy done drugged him up. I don't know, man. That's just. I mean, when you think about it, it's sad. And it's just sad, man.
One person,
and I don't like that. That's to me, that's a predator. That's anybody that's like that is real predators, right? They use their power to control and manipulate people, dangling carrots, money, dangling their lives, right? Like the whole nine. Like you are a predator, like. Yep. All the people saying, man, I had a situation with Diddy, and like you said, my car blew up. Like, what? And he said he was gonna blow my car up, and my car blew up. Like, that type of stuff ain't no coincidence. Like, cause your car don't just blow up. Like, your car don't just blow up. So
So the Hollywood party drugs: cocaine, ketamine, X with a Viagra.
Listen, I went to the hospital one time after taking a 5-hour energy. I know I'm not surviving that shit.
Right. Gentlemen, I gotta start watching Facebook real gossip sites. Don't know if it's true or not, but it's an atmosphere with the rest of this mess. Yeah. Hollywood party drugs. Lord, listen. I ain't gonna know what the hell happened after all that. You gonna give me all that? I don't need the Viagra, sir.
And
Well,
and it's in liquor. Don't forget the liquor.
right. Well, we know one thing for sure. Who ain't coming up off his neck? 50 Cent.
Oh,
He been on him like white on rice.
50 been on him though, like.
Oh, yeah. But he been telling people how he is.
he been consistent
50
with
been
everything he say.
50 been on his neck for at least 5 to 6 years.
Yep.
He been on his neck heavy for at least 5 to 6 years.
Meek was screaming like what? Meek Mills is I don't know, child. That's his boo.
Hey man, I wonder if that's why French got up out of Dodge.
You seen the video with French sitting at the table? I gotta find it. Oh, Jesus.
What happened?
I find it. I don't know if Diddy was. It was something in the video where he was sitting at the table with his shirt off, and Diddy was. I don't know if he was singing, rapping. I don't know. He was at the table. I gotta find it. Somebody just sent it to me. Whoa, might send it to me. I gotta find it. I'll send it in the group.
And what, French was looking uncomfortable or something?
Very uncomfortable.
It's kind of like Fabulous when they was on the interview.
Man.
Oh,
But Diddy, to me, he's always been creepy and open about stuff like that. I'm like, y'all, this dude is not playing. He's serious.
no. A grown man calling another man daddy? What?
So unacceptable.
I like it when you do like that, daddy. What?
I like when you scraping. Yo, that interview with shout out to Charlamagne because
Right.
Charlamagne was like, "That's you." Like,
If I'm ever at a house party and it's two grown men and then one call the other one daddy, what?
I'm
I
out of
love
there.
when you
Cut the
scraping
record.
and scrounging.
I'm out of there. Listen. Oh God, I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't think I should do this on air. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me this weekend. I'll tell y'all after.
But you know one.
This story has to be told. I need to write a book about it because this is how outrageous it was.
Yeah.
Speaking of outrageous, one person I wish that would chime in because I know it'll be entertaining as hell is Ray J. Because I know he got something to say.
Ray J's so annoying to me. I don't know why he irks my spirit.
He is, but he's still funny as hell.
Ooh. When they bring him on the Breakfast Club, I turn it off. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do it.
So that's where Ray J got the booty goons from. Diddy. You know they used to be tight. Huh. Oh man.
Coming out, y'all. I don't know about this latest thing with Diddy with the model.
Oh yeah.
Said that he drugged her and raped her. That just dropped right before we got on.
Yeah, it just got on. And I read up on it, but I was like, she said they were drinking Hennessy and smoking a blunt. And she got up feeling funny. Well, yeah, that's what smoking weed and a blunt. They don't gotta lace that. That's enough to do you in.
But she said that she blacked out and woke up in the cab.
Yeah, she said she blacked out. So
she said he asked her to come in the bathroom with him, then forced her to give him oral, and then she woke up in the cab.
I remember her. I think she might have came off of America's Next Top Model.
I don't know. It was a weird story.
Y'all know?
Crystal McKinney.
I remember that name for some reason. That sounds familiar. I don't know, but listen, everything about to come out. It's gonna be so many people come out.
Yeah, they about to bury him.
Oh yeah, it's over. All right, y'all, we about to move on to our icebreaker topics. First one, what is the worst, hardest job you ever had? Burger King.
You too?
Horrible.
Horrible.
Adrian, which Burger King you used to work at?
The one on 49. Right there by Walmart. I don't know if it's still there. But
still the slums. It was the worst. What else?
Yo, the absolute worst.
Yeah, Burger King sucks.
My hardest job, I worked at a gas station for 1 week. That was the worst job I ever had in my life. It was before they had the computerized pumps. So you would have to literally go out at night with this long stick and put it in the ground to measure how much gas had been used like during the day.
Man, nobody got time for that.
Listen, it was so horrible. And then like
Hey man,
the men, like the weirdos in inboxes, they were actually in your face. Like it was a man who literally he was stalking me. He was stalking me. He was probably like 40 years older than me. I was like 21 at the time. I think I was 20. 20 at the time. He would come up there and like just watch me. And then he would leave. Well, he would like tell me like about his new truck and oh yeah, I got this credit card. Like just ugh. And then he would leave. And as soon as he would leave and go back home, his wife would come up there. And like she would be watching me. Like she mad at me. Lady, I don't want your old ass husband. I don't want your man. And after I stopped working there, he followed me one day in traffic. Like it was the scariest thing ever for me to be 20 years old, scared the hell out of me. And I was like, if you don't get away from me, I will scream in this store. Like, do not talk to me.
Shout out to the people that can actually work at fast food during peak hours, you know, because I couldn't. That was the absolute worst, flipping them burgers, you know, around 6 to 8 o'clock at night, or 6 to 9, I would say, when everybody keep coming through that drive-through, that line backed up. Nah, that's the worst. I don't know how people do it. Big up to y'all that can, because I couldn't.
I was fine in McDonald's. It was Burger King I couldn't do. I hated working at Burger King.
Well,
I worked at McDonald's. It wasn't that bad for me though.
Yeah, McDonald's is cool.
Yeah.
McDonald's is cool. Burger King?
What was so bad about it, Diddy?
It was just hard. First, I don't know. Maybe because I was pregnant. I don't know what it was. It was just terrible. That back then the register wasn't like a register where you could like just put the stuff in and bring it up. No, you had to know how to do math. You got to do the math in your head. The math in your head, like, fuck. What? Like, all right, let me see if she gave me that. Like, they looking at you crazy, like you better not mess up my change. Like you feel like they was breathing down your neck. It was just it was terrible. Then you gotta pay for half your food. But McDonald's you eat for free.
Oh yeah. So the only thing bad happened, like if fast food wise at McDonald's, me and my I have a sister by my dad. We were working at the same time. And I had heard a man, he kept telling her, like, okay, can you give me 520s and I'm gonna give you this $100 bill? Like he was trying to run a scam on her. I was in the back and I heard him got up there and was like, hey, don't give him nothing. He was like, you need to take your ass to the back. Like he was like in my face, telling me to get into the back of the store. And then we had this nerdy white supervisor who was like probably my age, like trying to stop like me and the man. I'm like, call the police. And the man ended up leaving out of there, but he got $100 up out of my sister.
Wow. Yeah, fast food is definitely not for the weak. It teaches you a lot, though. It does teach you a lot. Yeah.
I feel like everybody should have to work like fast food one time and in retail one time.
Me and my sister worked at Macy's one day. We got fired at orientation.
Listen, we have a outlet mall here, and I worked there for like Christmas holidays, and guess, and like when them foreigners come over here and go to the outlet mall, I don't know if they don't have it where they are or if they shipping it back home. But they buy so much shit. They want to try every single thing on, and then you got to fold all this stuff back. I'm like, man, forget this. I'm leaving on my lunch break. I'm not coming back in here.
Ramona, what happened at the Christian coffee shop? Why was it so bad?
Right.
What they was doing?
Man. She said she's still scarred. Oh my God. Listen. I ain't going. Oh Lord, we never have enough money.
Ooh, what's another one I worked at? Hudson's. You remember Hudson's, Drina?
Ooh, yeah.
Man, when I Diddy. Now this is like a discount store. So
a salvage
they just
store.
they got all types of stuff. So people just be going through it, throwing everything everywhere, and you gotta basically keep the shelves clean, keep everything in order, and it's all you do all day long. And man, it's rats running through the store, everything like yeah, man. It's crazy.
It used to be bad back in the day. Like it looked like they just got the pallets off of the truck and set them there, and like it might be 20 different items in one box.
They did. Sometimes they did, depending on what it was. Sometimes they'll just carry the pallet right there, make a spot for it, and put it right there in the store in the little section. But yeah, that was horrible. That was a tough job as well too. Yeah.
I worked at the base club for one day as a waitress on base. I would never be a waitress in my life. I was like, oh no, this too much like begging for me.
Ugh, listen, I feel bad like when I go places like I never been to Twin Peaks, but in Hooters when I go in there and see them young girls and they have to like sit and talk with them older men, I'd be like,
it's no way. It's no way.
They got to get that bread.
It's like begging.
I feel like they look like they at a nursing home. This is so terrible.
All right, our next icebreaker question. If you could fight any dead celebrity and you are guaranteed to win, who would it be and why?
Wait, get this one from?
I don't know. I didn't really need a question, so this is all shocking me. Let me see. Who don't I like?
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna. They don't have to just be a celebrity, but like somebody from. They were like in the news or like that. Like they don't have to be an actual
James
celebrity.
Brown. Ramona said James.
Ramona, why you want to fight James Brown?
Yeah, I heard James Brown could throw them hands now. They said James Brown had them hands.
She guaranteed to win though.
Oh, you guaranteed to win? I thought it was saying like you could get them. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess that's what I was thinking. Like
I don't know.
I would choose Carolyn Bryant, the lady from Emmett Till.
Who?
Oh,
the lady who killed Emmett Till.
I don't know who that is.
The lady who killed Emmett Till?
The lady
that killed Emmett Till. Okay.
I would choose her, and I would probably choose Teddy Roosevelt, President Teddy Roosevelt.
Whoever owned the plantation that my ancestors were beat on. Wherever the last name Leggett came from, that's who the ass I beat.
Sounds French. I think it's French, Didi.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever killed Malcolm X, he might be still alive.
Yeah.
I still would like to whoop his tail.
I don't know. I don't have nobody else. I can't think of nobody else. Oh, we about to get into our main topics if y'all ain't got nobody else. I can't think of nobody.
I know. I'm pretty sure I got a few of them.
I can't think of nobody else.
The starter of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
Your sister said, "Mommy dearest."
Yo, that movie still got me messed up, yo. No wire hangers. Yo, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever serial killer that's dead. That was the Catholic Church.
Oh, she's about the coffee shop she worked for.
I don't know. All right, y'all. We back. We going into these main topics. Let's see. First main topic. What is the best relationship advice you have ever received? My mom, when I was young, don't drop your drawers. I should have listened.
Didi, but when you're in a relationship, you should drop your drawers.
No, I shouldn't.
No?
When I'm married, I should.
Tomato,
If
tomato.
I would have listened, I would have saved a lot. I'd have saved myself so much. Now it would have made sense if she would have gave me some context behind it. You know, being a kid, you like, what? Why would I drop my drawers? Let's see. Leave that nigga alone.
Be quick to listen. Am I saying this right? And slow to speak.
Yep.
That was one. Definitely.
Control your emotions.
Oh yeah.
Stop taking stuff so personal.
Ooh. If they really love you, they're not gonna do things to intentionally hurt you. It's another one.
That the relationship is yours, just is yours. So you got to make it your relationship. You can't base your relationship on what other people got going on. My daddy always say, sweep around your own porch.
That's a good one, Ramona. Take your time.
Never stop busting it wide open.
Oh my God. That's why y'all got all them babies now. Keep people out of your business. That is like such a golden rule. Such a golden rule. Yeah. If it's worth it, fight for it. I think right now, this age, man, everything is disposable. People just throw shit away like it's nothing. Like, yo, it ain't a lot of good shit out here. Y'all better hold on to what you can hold on to.
Right.
It ain't always cracked up to be out here.
If you listen to old blues songs, they say give advice like if you can't sell it, sit on it.
Yo, them blues songs be cutting up. Listen.
That's why I never understood why they had such issues with rap music. Like, are you listening to what these people are saying on here? Yeah, if you can't cut the mustard, what?
You can go and walk out the door. If you're gonna leave, go and walk out the door. They don't give a damn. One monkey don't stop no show.
Monkey don't stop no show.
I love me some blues.
I love King George.
Stand up in it. Take me to the Sugar Shack, honey.
The Sugar Shack, Didi.
Sugar Shack, listen. Go to Alabama. That's all they're gonna play is blues. Yes, sir. That's some
I got my money.
And I got my whiskey.
Yo, so we had a radio station. Do they still do that down there, Drina, on Saturdays? That's all they play?
They play it up until like 3:00, and then they do like a weekend recap of the Breakfast Club.
Okay. That's all they play. Blues. Oh.
See, now y'all gonna have me playing blues tonight. Some King George.
I've been on that King George real hard. Adrian, did you ever listen to him?
I love King George.
Me too.
Yeah.
What's the song? Girl, you got it.
Oh yeah.
Act like you know it. Mm-mm-mm. Listen.
What's the relationship advice for men? Tell women, suck them dry, girl. Suck them dry.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
Sucking dry.
What?
Right.
Who said that? Ain't nobody ever said that. I've heard don't let a man leave hungry or horny.
It don't matter. These niggas still gonna eat and cheat.
True, but if it's like
Don't say that.
And will
Get that belly fed.
And
that tweeter dead.
Tell that bitch to feed you.
Get that belly fed and that tweeter dead.
Look at the people that was on Ashley Madison. They were eating good, fucking good, still doing shit.
It's funny.
It don't matter. All right, y'all. Next question. Next topic. What values do you think make up a healthy relationship? I was going to say honesty, but I ain't.
What? You don't think so? You don't think that's one of them?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Explain why. Why you don't think that's a good one?
Honesty with a caveat.
Okay.
With an asterisk.
Okay.
You can't tell everything. You can't be honest about everything.
You're right. Sometimes you got to eat it. You
just be like,
as much as you want to say something, sometimes some stuff you gotta eat it.
Yeah, you can't, because it's gonna cause so much discourse. You just be like, you know what?
Yeah, you gotta know the situation. So, but well, Didi say not honesty, but I'm gonna say trust. You gotta have trust.
Trust, yes.
You gotta have some trust. It's definitely one for me.
Her grandma said, "You never tell a man everything, ever, ever." I don't think I said this on my other show. I don't think anybody should tell anybody everything.
I don't think people do. Even if they say they do, I don't think people do.
They don't.
Some things you got to keep to yourself, is what you're saying.
Hell yeah. To the grave. To the grave. And I'm not saying that you're hiding things, but it's just certain things that you already know it's not even worth the battle, because it's not gonna make anything better.
No.
And it's not gonna change anything either. Like, it's not a relevant piece of information that needs to be told. You just keep it to yourself.
Right, like, which because we talking about this stuff, but like a man ask you, was your ex bigger than me?
Of course not.
Like, you don't want to know that if it is.
Right.
It's bigger.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to know that. Because think about how his pride gonna feel if you be like,
exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
See, Ramona said you gotta know what people can handle. Exactly.
Right.
If a man asks me that, I always flip it on him and be like, you want to talk to me about another man's penis?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
If a man asks me that, that's the last time we're gonna be talking. Because why?
Was he bigger than me?
Like,
who? That's what I'm saying. Like, who? I never understood that. Like, why would you ask questions that you truly don't want to know the answer to? Like,
right. You just torturing yourself.
Do that. Why you torment yourself? Like, because if that person actually answers that question and it's not what you want to hear.
Just like the "do I look fat in this dress?" question. Why? Why would you do that?
Don't do that. You know You
Because
know
you
the
wouldn't be
answer.
asking.
Let me find that lady and send that picture.
Like, don't. It's some stuff you just gotta.
Hey, keep it to yourself. Don't even do it. Don't
But
do it.
certain another value, a good value that makes a healthy relationship is empathy. You have to be empathetic towards your partner. Empathy is huge, and if you ever dated or talked to somebody that's not empathetic, it is not good. It's pretty bad. They don't
So
give
we
a
got
fuck.
trust, empathy.
Um, Respect.
Mm,
Oh,
I think that's big.
yes.
I think that's
Mm.
big. You gotta respect each other because if you don't have respect, that's
Ooh.
yeah,
You're gonna be in the hallway being kicked like
that's
Cassie. Got to be respected. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Um,
This one to me, I think that is kind of people don't really talk about it, but I definitely think it's needed. Forgiveness.
Oh. Oh.
You gotta be able to forgive. Cause
Oh.
if y'all gonna make it, you gonna eat some stuff. They gonna get on your nerves. They gonna piss you off, right? And you gotta be able to
Mm-hmm.
forgive. You can't hold on to it. Um,
Yeah.
you gotta forgive and be able to move on. Especially from the little spats, because everybody every now and then, you having a bad day, you might have a little spat here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
some people hold on to those and let them build up to then now they exploding. Um, over something minute, but you got to be able to forgive. That's
Yeah.
you got to be able to forgive.
That's huge.
and you have to both be able to be willing to be vulnerable with
Mm.
your partner.
That's something that has been talked about so often lately, where it's like somewhere there is something happening where people just don't feel safe opening up to their partner.
Mm. Yeah.
That's tough. Look. Hey, little Adrian, you hiding from us today? He was like,
You gonna wave or what?
He's like,
They
no.
want to see your hand wave.
There it is. Yeah, that vulnerability is tough, man. Like, and I just think that's just, well, I ain't gonna say, I don't know. I don't, because I ain't white, so I don't know. But I was gonna say, is it a cultural thing? Like,
I,
where black people don't feel comfortable being vulnerable?
I think that it just takes a lot, and I think because of the trauma that we have, that we grew up with, and generational trauma, I think that is extremely hard for us to do that, to
Yeah.
be vulnerable to someone in that way. Because I mean, what are you doing? You basically putting your emotions in their hands and saying protect them. Um, and for a lot of us, we haven't been protected.
Yeah.
So now
Mm.
giving someone or giving over and over, right? That vulnerability to people is like, I'm burnt out. I can't do it. So I think
Yeah.
that's why it's hard for us culturally to do. Um, yeah, trauma and generational trauma, because I believe in generational trauma. I think that
Mhm.
is a thing. So I am one of those that believe in it, and I think that's part of it too.
Yeah.
I also think that like when you see other cultures, you look at each couple like they're independent. But when you look at black people, we're looked at as like a monolith, like, oh, all black people must feel this way.
Mhm.
It must be this way for them. When other cultures don't do that to one another. And was it designed to be that way? I'm sure it was part of somebody's plan to make us not feel that way. And then when you add on everything like we were talking about earlier, social media, everybody has an opinion about everything. Like if you say, I don't feel like, no matter what you say, somebody's going to have pushback on it. So people feel like they really can't be themselves.
Yeah. And I don't think in Black households, we were vulnerable with each other in the house growing
Right.
up. There was no real conversations for real, no emotionally triggering conversations. We weren't really allowed to be like that.
No.
No.
We was always on survival mode all the time.
All the time.
And I mean, like people joke about it. You could get. I know every area calls it something different, but they'll like jank on you for. You could be outside with an umbrella. Look at this nigga. He carrying an umbrella around. Who he think he is? Like it don't matter what it is. Like it could be the smallest thing. Somebody will
Yep.
try to make you feel small about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, people
Right.
ain't
Like
really trying to express their
you
feelings.
picking on me for being prepared.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it was. You get picked on for being smart, right? Like making good grades. Like that's what I'm going to school for. That's what I'm supposed to do. Like, you know, you
I
think
bet
you
you like to
better
read.
than us.
I bet you like to read.
Oh, man.
Right. Like, you think about those things now and you like, I cannot believe that this got to rise out of me, the ignorance that, people would say, like you said, man, oh, you actually be reading your homework, reading them assignments. Yeah.
And if you think about it, that was them projecting their insecurities because they didn't feel secure enough to do that. They didn't feel
Right.
smart enough to do that. Like it's crazy the psychology in it. Oh man.
I didn't realize reading out loud was so hard for people. Like
What?
I didn't. I didn't.
Reading and comprehension.
The comprehension part. Oh,
Bless you. Even listening to comprehend. You be like, you got that out of that? Like, what? Okay. And it all makes sense now. When I was taking the exam to get into my master's program, and we had to take this, the exam was pretty much a whole exam on analogies. And you had to literally every single question was an analogy. And I'm like, if you don't comprehend this shit, you really not gonna understand. So when I go on social media and people be reading shit and they don't comprehend it, I'm like, oh.
But hold up, didn't one of y'all share that where the guy in the what he say? We expect the community to raise the kids, but what happens when the whole community dumb or something like that? He said, like yeah, okay, yeah.
it's terrible now.
Like, yeah.
And these kids, they can't read a whole paragraph. Like it's hard for them to read full paragraph. I ain't reading all that. It's 5 sentences.
Right.
Struggle. I do have one more though too that I was thinking about. That I think is big as well. I think loyalty is big, and so the reason why I think that is that one thing that I can I look at from the standpoint if my wife was to say, hey, I don't like the relationship that you have with such and such, right?
Mm-hmm.
And asking the questions of why, and having that open dialogue and communication on her feelings and her emotions behind that. Ultimately, I have to stand behind her, right? So that's where my loyalty lies, and that's where it's gonna be. And because also understanding who I've chosen, right? She's not the type of person that's just like, damn it. You know what I mean? Like, so also you gotta know who you're choosing. So understanding that if she feels this way, then there's probably a reason why she feels this way. So I have to honor that of how she feels and be loyal to her. So.
Yep. It's funny you said that because I was talking to one of my friends who was having this issue with his wife, who he is very firm about them not having any communication with one of their friends. It's her friend anyway. And this is a friend that has been her friend all her life. And she is struggling with not communicating with her best friend anymore because her new husband is like, and it's not like he just came up with this. It has been scenario after scenario after scenario of her being disloyal, being untrustworthy, being backstabbing, all kinds of stuff that she's done to them. And the wife is still going behind his back. And still being friends and communicating with her.
Well, my thing is, hey, I guess you want to sleep with her then, I guess.
I feel like
get to a point. I'm just saying, because clearly that relationship means more to you than making sure that we good.
That's
and and that's why I say also knowing your partner, right? Knowing who you with, because if you know who you with, like yo, my husband, my wife, typically my girl, they don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really the type to be like, jealous like that of any relationships, friendships that I have. So when one of those situations come around, like I gotta, you gotta listen. You gotta listen to what they're saying. Have that conversation. Because ultimately your loyalty should be with the person that you sleep with. So
I was like, there's no way my husband is telling me something and I'm just gonna completely ignore it. Like this isn't like some, oh, he'll be all right. No, I mean, and he's a really laid back person. He said, I don't ever do this. He said, I had to put my foot down because it was detrimental to my marriage. And I'm like, damn. I was like, well, I ain't married, so I can't give you no advice. Right. I think it's fucked up. That's all I can say. I think it's fucked up.
Yeah.
My husband ain't got but one time to tell me. You ain't even got to be my husband if we together. And you're telling, because most of the time men ain't gonna say stuff like this when it comes to a female relationship.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna let it play out. Then you like, and if you see like, nah, I don't like this. Like, hold up now. This a little disrespectful. Like, and men and women, they could be slick with these type of things, right? Where it's not blatant, but like when you sit back and think, and if you questioning it, you like, hold up now, shouldn't said that or shouldn't do this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't question that. You shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Yeah, that loyalty is major. That's major. Yeah. All right, next question, y'all. What matters most? Compatibility or chemistry in a relationship? Compatibility.
I think compatibility.
I mean, chemistry is sweet, but I mean, it's kind of like, people marry for love, right? It's like, I mean, it's gonna be times you can't stand them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it can't just be about love. And I think that, chemistry is kind of how I looked at that as well too. It's beautiful when it starts, but at some point that chemistry could sway a little bit. But you need that compatibility there. Y'all know each other and y'all are compatible in a way that fits, right? So yeah, compatibility all the way. Yeah.
And I look at chemistry every time I even see the word, I literally think of chemistry, the actual subject of chemistry, science, chemistry. If you one thing you add to it's gonna throw it off. So yeah, chemistry ain't that important. Yeah, that's cute.
It's cute.
But when some shit go down,
So
And
would
they
you
get it
just say
wrong.
something throw it in the mix
Yeah,
to throw it
it's
off?
like that should go out the door. Fuck that. Yeah, because you can have chemistry with a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to be compatible. This thing got to make sense.
Gotta make a lot of sense.
But it's a lot of people that get in relationships because they got chemistry, and that's what that just popped in my head. That's the main things wrong with this era right now. The vibe. We got a vibe. We had a vibe. Everybody vibing. They ain't compatible worth a damn. Just for vibing. That's that chemistry.
I mean, we in a microwave society, Didi. They want it cooked quick. And when you think about it, right? Chemistry, vibe, those are quick situations, but they fizzle out very quickly as well too.
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of the thing. Why this happens all the time. Like, oh yeah, man. Ooh, okay, I'm attracted to him. Oh, we vibing. Like the vibe is there. Well, what about everything else? They don't even pay attention to everything else until okay, we've been vibing for about 6 months, and now you want to start thinking about, oh, okay, maybe we could see about this situation long term, and then y'all start doing the compatibility part of it, and it's like, oh, we ain't got nothing in common. We just got good chemistry, good vibes.
It's all about feeling, how somebody makes you feel.
How you make me feel.
Yeah. We had
that's why you can be pansexual.
Yeah. There was a preacher, he said he was a principal at a school, and he said around the ages of like 14, 15 up until you get 17, 18, if they kids stop saying what they think and they say, oh, I feel like, they don't say I think, that they just only talk about how they feel. But I think now I think people into their 40s are saying, talking about vibes and how somebody feel, and
Child.
like it's crazy.
Until the shit hit the fan.
Right.
And you like, hold on, I don't even like you. I don't even like you.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, they. Now this one, this gonna stir some shit up. What is your definition of cheating?
For me, go ahead.
Anything you do when I'm not around that you wouldn't do if I was around. Cheating me.
Yeah, mine's like that, and also like anything you feel like you have to hide from me. Like if it's something you got to delete out of your phone or make up a story about, like that's cheating.
Yeah. And it's, of course, it's hard to just say what exactly is cheating, right? Because it's different for everybody, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean the same to just about everybody. But also, you know what that means to your partner, right? After being, you might not know that in the beginning, but after being with your person for a while, you will know what they kind of consider cheating. So now it goes back to what you said as far as, okay, I can't do this in front of her, so let me not do this behind her back.
Yeah. And like I think most of the time, well, sometimes when you're in a relationship, you should have conversations and come up with agreements on things. And if you break those agreements, that's cheating. We did not agree, because some people have open relationships. Some people, they do whatever they do. They have agreements on things. So if this ain't a part of the agreement, it's cheating.
Yeah. So many people just think, or they will say that it's just sex. But to me, like, if you're laying up with somebody talking about your hopes, dreams, aspirations, talking about our talking about the relationship that we have. Like, yeah, you might as well be fucking them because you telling everything else.
Yeah.
You might as well be doing it. This is just as bad.
Yeah. If you know that you wouldn't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. Because I done changed my life a little bit, but I can always go back. Can always go back. Yeah.
There was a girl on Facebook. She said, "I don't cheat. I cheat back." She said, "I don't cheat till you start. Then I gotta cheat back."
See, I'm not even doing all that. I'm just gonna
I'm
leave.
not doing that either.
If cheating is a deal breaker for you, why not just leave?
Yeah.
I don't really think cheating is a deal breaker for everybody. They say it is, but I don't think for most people it is.
It ain't. Because, I mean, how many times have we heard, how many people do you know who have gone through phones, did all this investigating, went to people's houses, and they only just to stay with the man? They don't even leave for a night. They don't even leave for a night. They argue about it and then like constantly bring it up, but they don't ever leave. And so whenever, like, I had a homegirl, she was like that like multiple times, like going through phone records, like all of that. And she asked me one time, like, what do you think? I was like, what's your end game? Like, what when you find what piece of information do you need to find that's gonna make you stop looking and leave? Because what's the fun in just looking for it? That's you making yourself miserable.
Just like Tony Braxton and the mom, Miss Evelyn Braxton said, if you ain't leaving, let that man cheat in peace. Why are you doing all of this?
You just raised
I never understood that. Like, I never understood that. You doing all of that to just stay. You might, like you said, if you're gonna do all that, and you're not gonna go nowhere, you might as well chill. Like, you going crazy for what?
Yeah. And Jen said going through all that for nothing. You causing yourself stress.
Right.
Because in my opinion, if you gotta go through people's phone and all that, you already know they're doing something.
Right.
Right.
So I'm not going through nothing.
I'm not. That's what I say, and I'm not.
I used to love to watch the show Cheaters, like just to see how people were gonna react, and it was always crazy to me. Like, there was an older black couple. She caught her man cheating, and he was like going out to eat with the woman, and she was like, "Oh, you're not gonna come home with me?" And he was like, "No, we still going out to eat." And she got in the car with him, like, "Well, let's go then. Like, you taking both of us out to eat." Because it's like, these people in their 60s at this point, what's she gonna do? Leave and find somebody else? What?
Oh my God. Y'all, look, my son just came downstairs and he's looking at me crazy because every year these birds build a nest on our front porch at the door, and they put baby birds in there. Oh. So we done knocked it down once. I hope the bird's not out this week. He about to knock it down. What? Please don't do that.
What you mean? I was trying to make sure they went out there. I was doing my bird.
Tell me he's doing his bird call. He scared me.
Oh, that's what that sound. Yo, I thought there was a dog or something.
Kitty! What? What? It's a baby bird in there?
No, it's a bird in there, though.
Oh, God, it must be the mom bird about to lay the egg. Oh, God, they're about to have the baby birds in there. It didn't fly
look
out.
like you just going to be giving them water and letting them chill, Didi.
Didn't be last year. Somebody came over here, knocked the bird nest down, and they were so evil to the bird. They boiled hot water and poured water.
Oh! What kind of bird is it?
I don't know. They're just regular birds that be like the regular birds that fly outside, like a regular looking bird. There's nothing special about the bird.
Do you have a wreath or something at your house that they build a nest in?
No, I have like stones on my.
Oh, like the awning thing?
No, it's literally like bricks, like stone.
Oh.
On the wall, and they take mud and build an actual nest with mud.
Hmm.
God. Somebody told me to buy a fake owl. So I have the owl, but I can't put the owl outside because the shit's out there.
Listen,
It was a big bird in there, like a regular sized bird, and he didn't fly out.
No. Stood on business. I'm not staying no business. He was that bird. He was dead.
Kenny, you gotta get. Jen said a pterodactyl. Kenny, you gotta get the bird nest down.
I can't do it when the bird is in there.
Yes, you can. You gotta like hit it with the broom.
Mom,
Hit the wall so it'll fly out.
it must
The
be
bird
so
is your neighbor.
if you was in my position
Can you go across the street and get Mr. Robert?
at 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah, he's supposed to come kill it. He's supposed to come get it.
you do this for
It's gonna come back every year though, because whenever they like,
How are we gonna put the owl out there? They said if I put the fake owl up, they think it's real and they scare the owl.
you gotta be out there first thing in the morning with the owl.
No, I gotta do it at night because they usually don't be out there at night.
It was 12.
My sister's talking about that's grandma. No, they're here every year. Kim, you said it's two of them.
Yeah, it's dad and mom.
They both in the nest. They gonna lay the eggs. I got a fox in the backyard and birds in the front yard. I can't take this.
They in there busting.
Some birds, the men sit on the eggs until they hatch. Once the lady lays them,
This is terrible. I called animal control last year. They told me to take the birds out of the nest, put them in a basket, and hang them in a tree and feed them. Who? Jen talking about if you let them go when they come back, you know it's real.
they gonna keep coming back too.
Yo, shut up, Jen. Yes. Fucking big owl. Yo, it's in the box right here. Amazon delivered it today. I can't take this. Y'all understand how scary I am.
I hate birds.
Nah, I think we get it.
The fox was carrying a dead frog this morning.
Oh. I'm afraid of frogs too.
I told my son, I said, Kenny, the fox is outside. Be careful going to school. He said, Mom, that fox only 8 pounds. I said, Kenny, that's an animal. He talking about I'm an animal too. But he won't get the bird. Yeah, what I'm gonna do?
You better go to bed.
It's gonna be babies in there in the morning.
They gonna leave eventually. Because if they catch you messing with their babies, it's over with.
That's what we did last week. Waited till they left at night and then we killed them.
Oh.
Diddy.
I didn't kill them. I said just knock them out the nest and they'll just go. At least just walk somewhere because they couldn't fly. He boiled the hot water and poured it on them and scolded them to death. I said, that is so mean. Talking about you want the birds gone, don't you?
Diddy gonna have animal rights attacking our page now.
Right.
I didn't kill the birds. I just want them out off my porch. I can't even go out my front door. As soon as you try to go out there, they try to attack you because they trying to protect their babies. This is too much. I'm gonna get a BB gun. Jen talking about I got experience. These my grandbirds. Whatever,
Right.
y'all. That was our last topic. Oh God. What y'all got going on for the week? Lord help me. I'll be killing birds.
I did all my ripping and running last week, getting ready for Memorial Day, going to somebody's barbecue.
Right, who cooking out? Shit, I can't eat nothing. I don't care.
I'm hoping I get some rest. That's about it this week. I'm just praying. Pray for me. Hope I get some rest because it'll be well deserved and needed.
Yeah, right. When you gonna get some rest?
I don't know. We don't have no track meet this weekend. They can't. They decided not to since it was a holiday weekend, so that was awesome.
Okay.
So hopefully between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
Mm.
in there somewhere, I'm able to get a little sleep.
That'll be good.
Right.
Lord.
I didn't say I was. I'm saying I'm hoping. So
I hope you can too.
just pray for me.
Mm. I don't know. What I got? Of course, the Core Queen podcast will be broadcasting live tomorrow. I have my men's panel coming to rebut everything the women said last week. So this should be interesting to hear these conversations because listen, them topics last week, them folks been going crazy on us on my
I can't.
Instagram page.
I can't wait to hear what the men have to say about the passport bros.
Child. Because they are dragging us in the comments on my Instagram page about the passport, bro.
Where did you put? Was it on Instagram or TikTok that I saw it? I commented on one of them. I can't remember which.
I put it
page.
on both, so it's on both. But on Instagram, I can't even keep up with the comments, so I just stop because they just be outrageous. They are so outrageous, outrageous. And people on Instagram do not listen. They literally just want to respond and just comment because they see the title, they see passport bros, and they just go in. So we had that next week, and then the following week we'll have both panels come together, men and women at the same time, live. That's gonna be insane. So y'all stay tuned for that. I got the Core Queen podcast studio grand opening on July 13th. So if you want to be a vendor, I only got a couple spots left. Let me know, hit me up in my DM or inbox or email me, email on the flyers out there. Y'all should see it. If not, look for it. I'm not about to say all that shit right now. But what else we got coming up? It's Memorial Day weekend. I don't have nothing coming up. I'm not doing anything. But y'all know we are here every Tuesday. And if you would like to be a guest, we haven't had a guest in a while. So if y'all want to be a guest on the show, let us know. If you see some topics out there that you want us to talk about, there's so many podcasts out here talking about so many topics. We can't keep up with all of them. But if it's something interesting you hear that's going viral or something that you want to just have the conversation about, let us know. We'll talk about it. We like to hit on all of the hot topics throughout the week. But y'all know we're back. We'll be back next Tuesday, I think. Are we coming back Tuesday? That's the day after Memorial Day. Y'all good for that? Y'all gonna be drunk? What y'all got going on? I can't drink till June 23rd, so I won't be drinking.
Drink, you the socialite, so
we'll see if we'll be back.
Get back to your drink. Okay, we'll get.
Oh, you talking to me? I just like talking to Diddy.
I said, Drina, you the socialite.
Oh,
right.
Oh no, I'm fine. We can come back Tuesday.
Okay, we'll be back. Actually, no, we won't. I'm glad I said something. This is my son's 8th grade promotion ceremony that night. So we won't be back next Tuesday. Yeah, I'm glad I looked on my calendar. Yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks. So if you got a guest that you want us to have on, if you want to be a guest, if you got some topics, you got 2 weeks to think about it. Y'all have a great Memorial weekend. Make sure y'all are safe and don't be drinking too damn much and don't be snorting none of that Diddy Coke, okay? Keep your nose clean.
Tell Diddy no.
Got to tell him no. But we'll chat with y'all in 2 weeks. We appreciate y'all in the comments. Go like, subscribe, comment on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share to people about podcasts. And we will chat with y'all in 2 weeks. We out, y'all.